we go. Okay. Hello, Miss Karen. There we go. All right, she's gonna like that. All right. Today, English time. We're going to do our writing sample for our IEP time. So our standard has to do with English writing, where we're gonna focus on complete sentences and our topic sentence and conclusion. Make sure you start with your name on the right-hand side of your sheet of paper. Here's your sheet of paper. The holes have to be over here, and your name is over here. Okay, on that top line, your name's over here. Is it working? Is it gonna work for me? Is that Mr. S here?
Yeah.
This thing right here, right? I was gonna show you guys the rubric that I use to grade your papers. That's showing you scores. Is it working yet? There it goes. Now, do you see my paper yet? No.
Whoa. Prior learning. Push something on there to make it scan.
You turn it off.
There we go. No, it's gonna be okay. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Is it like the
Maybe it'll just go away. Maybe not. Here we go. Why did I pick a paper that has something else? Here we go. All right, so here's what I score on, okay? I score on if you have good ideas. Many of you always have good ideas to write about. That's what we talk about a lot in class. We have good ideas. Then I score on if you have them in logical order, meaning your sequence makes sense. That's what we're going to talk about a lot today. If your first and your second and your third go in order of what you're going to do. Do you wake up in the morning, then you come to school, then you go to math? Or do you go to math and then you wake up in the morning? Does anybody sound that? Does that sound crazy?
No.
Do you go to math class and then wake up? Or do you go wake up and then go to math class? Which one, Jordan? You go to math first? You're going to math in your bed?
No. School.
You wake up and come to school, then you go to math class. So you better write it, your paragraph that way, okay? So then this part is what we got to work on too. Using words to get my attention, anybody's attention that's reading it. Interesting words, lively words. You don't just say, I woke up. I woke up with excitement. That would make a lot more liveliness, right? Okay. Or you're going to use description and say, what color shirt did Sage have on today?
Oh, yellow.
You're going to say, you're not just going to say Sage was pretty. Sage had on a yellow shirt, which was pretty. Not just pretty. What else?
Sage has on a yellow shirt. And that shirt was nice.
But the shirt was nice or pretty?
Pretty.
That's what you want to say. You want to give more than one idea. Okay? Then this one right here. Write short, complete sentences. This is what I have up here. Because a lot of times everybody wants the sentences to have the word and in between them. We want to make sure we put a period and a capital letter to make our sentences stop and start again. You don't want a big long sentence. Your paragraph shouldn't be a big long sentence. That's what we're going to focus on today. The topic, sentence, and conclusion helps us with the order, which is what I was talking about also. When you wake up, you come to school, you go to math class. What is your topic sentence? These are things that I'm gonna do today. What is your conclusion? These are the things that I did today. Do you see how that makes the organization make sense? Then you get a whole bunch of points here and a whole bunch of points here. If you made those 5 sentences make sense. You get even more points in here if you talk about how wonderful your teacher was in math class. Nothing? I got nothing?
He was great.
I got no chuckles for the wonderful teacher in math class.
No, that makes sense.
What?
That makes sense.
You don't have a wonderful teacher in math class? Yes. Yes, you do.
You're a nice teacher.
I'm a nice teacher. Okay, fine. I can handle the nice. All right, down here talks about if you use capital letters, periods, if you use good spelling, and if you write where I can read it. Kenbeck, if you write where I can read it. Okay? All right, this is that area too. All of these are what I grade on. Got it? Not news to you, just a review to you. Okay. We're gonna shut that off so I can use the board. Okay, now what's our topic gonna be today? It's gonna be something that you guys can relate to. Because in 2 days, 1.5 days, you will be on what? Spring break. So let's write about spring break. Is that something you can relate to? Is it something you all in this room are gonna do?
Definitely.
All right, so let's have our topic be, this is not what you write, but our topic is spring break. Okay?
Don't write that.
Don't write that. So, we gotta think of things, and we're gonna go around the room. We're brainstorming ideas that you're gonna write about. What are you gonna do on spring break? You gotta come up with something, Michael. I'm your talker about what you're gonna do on spring break. What are you gonna do on spring break? And once somebody said it, Brooklyn, you cannot say it again. Bless you, dear. Okay, you gotta speak up. Not everybody can hear you.
On Friday, after
You blow your nose. You're gonna go what?
I go to our students.
So you're gonna go somewhere. So go to Iowa City. That's Jordan's. Not everybody's going somewhere. What are you doing, David? You're gonna try to be flexible on spring break? Like to touch your toes flexible? Oh, you're gonna do the splits. David's gonna do the splits. That is not what I thought he was gonna say. Splits, that's how you spell it, I hope. Kenbeck, what are you gonna do?
I'm going somewhere.
You're going somewhere? Yeah, you are going somewhere.
Where are you going, Kendall?
But you don't know where, do you? So, there is a word for these two. I'm gonna put it over here. It's called travel. You might go traveling. Okay? What are you gonna do on spring break? Go to your cousin's house? You got something different? I'm gonna go back to you. You always say that. What are you gonna do? You always say that too. Come up with something different. You ready? Hang out?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got? You're not a dog. What are you gonna do with your dog? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna see mom and dad? What are you gonna do? Come on, come up with something different, girls. You're not gonna sleep for 8 days. You're gonna go to your house? Okay? So you could use the word visit. Visit's a good word too. You might visit someone. So he's gonna visit mom and dad. Whoa, that's a bad beat. I'm writing some vocabulary words up here so that you have more words to use. What do you got?
I'll hang out with you.
Hang out with family. We got that one. Nobody's gonna go to, you say this a lot too. Go to the park. Nice one. Okay. Park, where are you gonna go to? Where do you go to like every night or weekend?
My cousin.
And then you go somewhere. Where do you go with your cousins?
Oh,
I don't even know.
It's a store.
Okay, so
And
you
a mall.
shop,
it's in
you
the mall.
shop, the
It's
mall,
under $5.
okay. All right. So we need a topic sentence now, and I help you write that, don't I? So what could we say? Could we say this? These are, don't start writing yet, some things. Because what do you gotta do when you start? What do you gotta do with your finger before you start? Indent. Very good, Jordan. So if you can remember to indent, you can write. These are some things that I will do on, and I'm running out of room, so I'm gonna put it over here. And I'm capitalizing spring break, because it's a time and a place. And I have a period. Okay, show me that you're indenting. Put your finger down. You can walk around now. Put your finger down. And it is capital T. There you go. And then copy all of that down. Indent. Indent, indent. Indent. Come on.
What is
Okay.
ours?
Just make sure you're inside a little bit. Okay, and so. You guys, are you getting yourself ready? Okay. So he is truant, so you don't have him to work with, but eventually. Okay, once you got the sentence down, then you're gonna go for it with at least how many ideas? 3 ideas of what you're gonna do. You get more points if you explain them. Explain the 3 ideas, and then you need a conclusion. And then when you get that done, well, it'll be time for break. Okay, so that is our plan. Does everybody know our plan? 3 ideas of what you're gonna do on break. So you gave me 1, you gotta come up with 2 more from your head. They have to make sense. So maybe first you're gonna do this, then you're gonna do this, then you're gonna do this. Yes, you explain each of the ideas, dude, okay? So these 3 ideas, and then you have to explain the ideas. So if you say, I am going to go somewhere, period, I will go with my family to this place, okay? I am going to go, hey, listen, after you're done with this, I am going to go to Iowa City, period. I will go with my mom and dad, period. What are you gonna do next? What's your next thing you're gonna do on spring break? That's what you write next, okay? All right, I'm gonna have you erase that and set that over here though. You need that to be over here, okay? All right.